Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you find out whenever I post new videos, which is often twice a day, whenever I announce giveaways, and whenever I go live, which is usually on the 8th of every month. I also post sneak peeks of upcoming videos over on the community tab if that's something you'd like to check out. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and spending part of your day with me. Today I have a little bit of a belated box to share with you. This is the Bombay and Cedar seasonal lifestyle box. So they have a seasonal and a monthly lifestyle box. This is the winter one. Now I initially received it a full month ago, but there were some issues. The first box that I received was very damaged in shipping. A couple of the items inside had kind of exploded and ruined all of the contents. So I reached out to their customer service, and within 2 weeks I had a replacement box, except one of the items, and one of the items that I was most excited about, was once again completely shattered. So it took a little while this last time because they had to make sure that they still had that item in stock, but they did finally send me that replacement item. So now I can share the whole box with you, which I'm really excited about. This box is $74.95 per quarter. Obviously there'll be a little bit of a price break if you're able to do an annual subscription. I do have a code, it's Noelle10, that will save you 10% on either of their lifestyle boxes. They have told us that there will not be any overlap between the items that are in those two boxes, so you can definitely be subscribed to both. One of the major differences is that the monthly box has essential oils, but this seasonal one does not. They also do a little bit of customization. Sometimes there's variations where they choose for you, and sometimes there is customizable items where you get to pick via an email sort of form that you fill out as they release those spoilers. So keep that in mind. It is kind of nice to watch multiple unboxings to see the different variations that people received. In this box, I believe they always guarantee that you'll get 6 to 9 products, and it's always vegan and cruelty free, which is something that I know is important to a lot of you. So let's go ahead and get into this box so I can show you all of the awesome items. It was such a bummer, you guys, that first box, like one of the items was a drink essentially, and one of the cans had kind of been punctured somehow in shipping, and so everything inside was just wet. So it was a problem. And then one of the items was like very fragile, the one that I had to have sent to me third time's the charm 3 different times. And so again, I had shards of glass everywhere, so couldn't really salvage anything from that first box. I was able to salvage a couple of the pieces from the second box, and then like I said, for this one replacement item, that's all I had to do. So they always have a nice little product pamphlet that does tell us the retail values, which you guys know that I absolutely appreciate, to know that you're always getting your value. Like I said, this box is pretty much $75, but they always guarantee a value of over $200. So let's see what it says. This is the lifestyle box. It doesn't look like they actually have a theme the way the monthly lifestyle box does. And it says the total retail value could have varied anywhere between $203.27, they're very exact, all the way up to $264.28. So that is a pretty big price difference, but you can kind of see here at the top they have like the 4 items that were in every single box, and then they show us when there's like an either or. It doesn't necessarily tell you which ones were the items where you got to choose, but I think it's probably at the bottom. So I'm not sure. So sometimes I don't remember which one I selected and if it's just a variation where they selected for us. So I'm going to prop it up in front of me. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the edible treat, and they do often have snacks in this box, which I love. This is from Bubba's Fine Foods. It's a grain-free, what they call ungranola, and it's in sinful apple. So it kind of got some fall vibes still kind of carrying over into this winter box. It says that it has a value of $6.29. It says perfect for a bowl in the morning or to top on your favorite afternoon snack. Bubba's low sugar granola may taste naughty, but we only pick ingredients that play nice. Grain-free, gluten-free, paleo, non-GMO, kosher, no refined sugar, no soy, and no dairy. So love that. I feel like that's going to fit everybody's dietary restrictions if you have any. I don't actually have any, so for me, I usually am like, bring on all the chocolate, bring on all the carbs. All right, so here is the culprit that sort of just destroyed my first box, you guys. And this is a 4-pack, which you can understand why it got jostled around. So in the first box that I received, there wasn't enough of that shred, that packing, to keep these from knocking around. And so one of them, it was kind of weird. It took me a while to figure out what had happened because it was still sealed on the tab on top. It had just gotten a hole somewhere along the side. So this is Seasons Sparkling Botanical Water, and the flavor is matcha, ginger, and turmeric. So it's like a nice drink, but also probably really good for you. And I love that they gave us a 4-pack. So let me see if I can find this. So it said this is one of the options or variations. So you could have gotten some Next Level You Wellness Kit by Droplet, and they're showing it, you guys, like where it came in an actual box, which I think would have been better. But this is the 4-pack that was worth $10, and the one by Droplet that came in the nice box was worth $20. So it says this is a sparkling organic botanical water by Seasons Sparkling, made with superfoods, teas, and botanicals. These sparkling waters come in 4 flavors. You could have gotten grapefruit rose, lemon elderflower, I would have really liked that one, matcha ginger turmeric, and rooibos lemon. So lightly caffeinated, ooh, for a smooth crash-free lift like from a cup of green tea. So how nice. I think that's a great option. Some like bubbly tea. I think that sounds really good. You could probably use it as a mixer for something fun too. I think actually the first one that I got might have been that lemon elderflower. It was definitely a different looking can than this one. But like I said, I had to just empty everything out and get rid of it because my whole box, it like must have just happened like recently, because the outside of the box was like pretty much dry, but inside things were still a little bit soggy. It was kind of a bummer. It like had almost made it to me. All right, the next thing I am seeing did come in its own little box. It says Bruja or Bruja or Bruja. I don't know which way you say that J, but this is by Baser Beauty. It's a set of skincare and magical elements to cleanse and connect to your inner power. Ooh, how exciting. So again, this was something that's like in this nice paper box, but mine was all soggy, so I just kind of tossed everything, and there were bits of glass everywhere too. So it says this is worth $89, you guys. That is crazy, and it was in every box. So let me see if I can open it up. I think it's like sealed on one side. Hold on. So yes, I have to use my scissors. You would think that I would have like kind of pre-scored everything. I did sort of open this box up a little bit when I got this replacement one, just to make sure that everything was okay. And I could just tell that that one item that we'll get to here in a second was broken, because I could just hear those tinkling glass shards. But I just, you know, I sent them a picture each time to show them the broken item, and like I said, they were really great. They usually got back to me within like 48 hours and to say that they would send me a replacement. So it says this is an aura protection prayer. So not really like my personal style, but I kind of like when they send you like a wellness kit where there's a little bit of like a ritual element involved, because really self-care and, you know, whatever your like nighttime regimen or routine is, that's kind of a weird ritual that we all have as well. And it does sort of kind of calm your mind as well as helping your body out. So I'm kind of okay with it. So this, again, there's a card deck. So it's definitely got that sort of element to it. A body oil. Okay. We got a whole set here. We've also got a, let's say, Love Spell Mist. Ooh, Love Spell Mist. All right. And then finally, it looks like, oh, I did get some spillage in here. There's like one reed here, and then something in here has been apparently leaking for the last few weeks that I've had it. So you can kind of see on the inside, you guys, that it is a little bit wet and greasy. That is such a bummer. Had I known that that was happening, I definitely would have pulled it out a little bit sooner. I think the culprit here is this body oil, because like, again, it feels a little oily, and it's just got one of those pop top tabs. So it must have just gotten open a little bit, but you can see not a lot of the contents have leaked out. So just enough to give everything a nice shine. So let me see what it says. It says a set of skincare and magical elements to cleanse and connect to your inner power. And it just tells us all those things that it includes. So I'm not sure about this. And then it's got like a little bag of, it looks like little amethyst crystals. So I'm interested to see if it gives us like some instructions or something. I'm just trying to wipe everything clean. It says each element in this box holds a special energy and magic that is activated with your energy. Use intuitively. Well, that's not the best in terms of directions. The Bruja body oil is made with healing herbs that are powerful energy cleansers and provide incredible properties to your skin. Heal and hydrate your mind, body, and spirit, and your box with this decadent potion that will transmute lower energies in your auric field. Used during the full moon for extra magical vibes. The Bruja Love Spell Mist is inspired by a traditional violet water that was made to attract love and good fortune fortune. Use over your body and pillow to manifest true relationships and connect to abundance. The Bruja magic stones are meant to provide personal protection and guidance during readings. The cleanse and recharge its powers every full moon by putting your stones in a glass of water over the moonlight. The Bruja card deck holds sacred wisdom in each card. Tune in with your divine feminine energy and let your intuition receive the messages. For extra special results, use the Bruja body oil before each reading and the love spell mist after each reading for good luck. So I don't know that I'll be doing a bunch of readings with the cards. It's not really like my thing, so that's why I'm kind of bummed that it is a little bit damaged by some of this body oil, because it's something that I could like pass on to some of my like witchier, more magical friends who are more into that kind of thing. But I'm always surprised when boxes, they're just like lifestyle boxes that aren't like goddess provisions or aren't like known for like crystals and that kind of thing, when they include items like this, because I feel like that could be a turnoff to a lot of people. So kind of an interesting choice on Bombay and Cedar's part, but let's go ahead and see what else we've got. So this is the item, you guys, that I had to have them send to me 3 different times because it kept coming destroyed. But as you can see, or at least here, there's no tinkling items this time. It is a bright winter walk in the forest, and it is in the scent of evergreen, which is bergamot, balsam, and cedar. So this was actually something where I believe there were 4 choices, and I almost was kind of surprised that they didn't just send me one of the more like durable options, because you could have gotten this diffuser by Illume, you could have gotten a matte diamond diffuser by Arame, you could have gotten a Chevron classic fragrance warmer and wax melts, like tray basically for your wax melts, by Candle Warmers, or a rustic white diffuser by Arame. So I was kind of surprised. This one did have the highest value, so I appreciate that they were diligent and persistent in sending it to me. So let me see if I can open this carefully, because of course that would be such a disaster if I now was the one who broke it. So it came nicely, and you can kind of see it's still a little bit topsy-turvy, but how beautiful is this diffuser in green? And here's our reeds, and then it looks like there's actually like a little funnel to put the diffuser oil in. So very, very fragile. I'm not surprised that it came shattered so many times, but I just love that, like this little vessel in here where it's like double layered. And then let me show you if I can. Again, I have to be like super careful and set everything off to the side gingerly. So it looks like we have got this little tiny funnel, which I think is adorable and actually really useful, because we get diffusers in a lot of boxes and then I'm like, I don't know how to get it in there without spilling all over, which I guess is not like a big deal if you spill a little bit. And then in the bottom, you guys, I don't want to like be aggressive with it. You can see there is the oil that we're going to use eventually. So let me just, like I said, nestle this carefully back into its container. It feels pretty sturdy there, and put this off to the side so that I don't feel like I'm gonna knock it over. Please don't let me knock it over after all of the trouble that Bombay and Cedar went through to get it to me. All right, the next item, you guys, came in its own little package, and it's good because it looks like, again, it's something that could leak. I cannot believe that the 3rd time there was something that has been leaking in there for the last few weeks since I got it. This box was just like not good luck for me. So this is something that came in everyone's box. Again, it's by Baser Beauty. It is a hair growing oil blend, and it's just this little dropper bottle, but what a fun color. It says restoring hair treatment with nourishing ingredients that stimulate hair growth while restoring and strengthening the hair. This oil blend is suitable for all hair types and conditions, especially those experiencing hair loss. And it says it has a value of $35. So I'm not sure exactly how to use that. Maybe you use it at the roots of your hair to get your hair to grow a little bit more, which, you guys, I know it looks like I have a ton of hair, but it's actually very thin, so I'm definitely happy to have anything that helps me get a little more hair growth going. So let me move my little funnel off to the side. Now, there was also a bag option, and this was definitely something that was, it says it's included in all the boxes, but I think there were like 9 different variations of the bag that you could choose from, and that was customizable. So it's interesting to me that they're not like showing all 9, but it's just showing in the top section where it is one of those items that we got to choose from. So it says that there was a value of anywhere between $20 and $55. So that accounts for some of those big differences in the total retail value. It's a handbag or wallet by Ampere Creations, or Ampere. It says, made from high quality vegan leather, these animal friendly bags are super soft to the touch and are lined with Ampere's signature polyester striped lining, available in several styles and colors. So I actually went for this super cute crossbody. This is like not my favorite kind of vegan leather. It's super duper soft, but it doesn't really feel like leather to me. It doesn't like last forever either, but I love a crossbody bag, and I just thought this was like a fun color that I don't have, this kind of brownish red, nice dark color, and it does have like a lot of pockets and like space in it, so I thought it would be like good for running errands. It's nice that it's got this little like zipper pouch here on the top flap, which I thought was nice, and then just a snap closure. And then inside, once you open up that flap, you guys, there are 2 more zippered pockets, which I thought was nice as well. Actually, it looks like there's 3. I kind of missed one. So that's like a ton of space. And then inside that back pocket, you guys, there's yet another zippered pocket and a few like slip pockets. So tons of organization in this teeny tiny bag. And then the front 2 pockets are just kind of like buckets. So wow, I'm actually impressed. And it's just wide enough that I feel like I can fit my old school checkbook wallet in there. Some of the wallets that they had as options were really lovely as well, but I'm really bad about like switching out my wallets, so I'm happier to have like an easy throw on crossbody bag. And like I said, I thought it was a pretty color. And then I think the final item was something that I believe you might have gotten to choose, because it was between a fill in the blank notes to say anything to anyone, like kind of workbook style thing, and you guys know how I am about workbooks. That was valued at $14.95. Or you could have gotten this My Life in Color, a keepsake of my past, present, and future from the house that Lars built. And I just thought the cover of it was so like joyful and happy. This has a value of $18.99. It says, this guided journal is divided into 8 color themed chapters that are filled with thought-provoking prompts. Uncover your passions in the red section, ponder your personal growth in the green section, and think about what calms and centers you in the blue section. So I just thought that might be an interesting way of trying to engage myself and get myself to fill out one of these workbooks a little bit more, some like color therapy, and maybe getting those creative juices flowing. But again, the pages in here are gorgeous. It's kind of hard because when it's something like this where it's like hardcover, you really want to be careful about writing things in there if you're like a neat freak like I am and a little bit type A, where you'd want to have like your best handwriting, and versus like in a journal with the spiral bound where you can just scribble, and if you feel like, you know, tearing the page out later, you can. But isn't that fun, you guys, seeing all those colors kind of go through in like the order of the rainbow? I thought that was kind of nice in terms of maybe just kind of seeing which color speaks to you that day. So let's just go over everything that we got in this lifestyle box. For the most part, everything came in good condition except for a little bit of leakage. We got that Bubba's Fine Foods granola. We got the Baser Beauty hair growing oil, which I'll have to look into a little bit more. We got this super soft and I think pretty functional and cute little handbag. We got the Bruja box set by Baser Beauty. That's like the one item I'm a little iffy on. And then again, like I said, it did come open slightly. We got that lovely My Life in Color, like self-care workbook journal. We got these fun sparkling like tea cans, which are super heavy. That's why the box was so heavy. And I got that lovely diffuser in the scent of evergreen, which I finally get to use. So happy about it. Let me know in the comments below, you guys, what your favorite item in this seasonal Bombay and Cedar lifestyle box was or were. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all very soon in my next unboxing.